Dear friend, have you recently noticed that your legs are not as strong as before? Standing for a while is tiring. Just walking around the house requires stopping halfway. Each step up the stairs is a sigh. Sometimes I just want to go from the living room to the kitchen to get a glass of water and have to hold on to the table just to be safe. Many people think, maybe it's because I'm getting older. But you know what, sometimes, it's not just about age. There are things we still do every day, still eat, still drink with the thought it's good for health, that are silently making our legs weaker little by little. And what worries me the most is, a lot of people after the age of 60 are suffering from this without even knowing it. In today's video, I will show you. Why are my legs weak, even though I eat and drink enough? And especially, 2 foods that seem to be super good, but if used incorrectly can cause joint pain, muscle fatigue, and difficulty walking every day. If you also find yourself not as flexible as before, don't skip this video. Feet are the foundation for freedom. And believe me, with just a few small changes, you can regain your stability step by step. Have you ever felt like you eat very healthily, even choosing what people call superfoods, but your legs are still weak, your knees hurt, and when you walk, you have to hold on to tables and chairs? The truth is, just because it sounds super good doesn't mean it will suit your body after age 60. There are at least 2 foods that many people still rely on every day, which silently make your joints hurt more, your muscles more tired, and every step becomes more difficult every day, if not used properly. That's why in this video, I'll not only share a list of 7 foods that will help you prevent muscle loss, but also explain how to best consume them, so you can maintain your strength, maintain your independence, and walk more confidently every day. 1. Quinoa, small grain, big power for tired legs. Do you remember when you were young, just by stepping out into the garden you could hoe the soil and water the plants all day without tiring your feet? But now, just standing around cooking for a while makes my knees ache and my calves feel like giving up. The feeling of walking is no longer as steady as before, and you wonder, is this old age? But you know, sometimes just a small change in your daily menu can make a big difference for your feet. And one of the very special friends that you should consider including in your meals is quinoa. Maybe you haven't heard this name much, or think it's a dish for young people who like new style eating. But actually, quinoa, pronounced quinoa, is a grain that has been present for hundreds of years in South America, and is now recognized worldwide as a superfood. What's special is, quinoa can help keep your feet stronger every day. Why is quinoa good for people over 60 years old? As we age, our bodies no longer build muscle as easily as before. If you lack just a little bit of essential nutrients in your diet, your legs will easily get tired, your muscles will easily become stiff, and walking will become a struggle. Quinoa is one of the few grains that can provide all 9 important nutrients to nourish muscles, helping your muscles not only maintain but also recover every day. It's light on the stomach, easy to digest, but very rich in energy and feeds your legs silently and effectively. You will no longer feel like you're still tired after eating, or the more you eat, the heavier you feel. On the contrary, after a while of adding quinoa to your meals, you will probably see clearly. Standing up is easier, going to the market has less pain in your legs, and sitting down in a chair no longer requires you to hold on to the armrest. Eating quinoa helps you. Reduces the feeling of tired legs when standing for a long time. Because quinoa contains durable energy, it helps muscles not be depleted as quickly as when eating white rice or regular bread. Keep your weight stable. Quinoa makes you feel full for a long time. Avoid snacking, so your legs don't have to carry extra weight every day. Increase recovery ability after walking or light exercise. Quinoa helps rebuild tired muscles, very important when the body is over the age of 60. Reduces dull inflammation in knee and ankle joints. Many people do not know that part of foot pain comes from eating the wrong type of starch. Quinoa is a smart starch, it does not increase inflammation. Simple way to use quinoa every day. No need for elaborate processing. You just need. Cook like rice, wash, boil with water like rice, ratio 1 grain, 2 Water. Eat with salty dishes. Instead of rice, eat quinoa with fish, boiled eggs, boiled vegetables, both delicious and light on the stomach. Mix salad. A little quinoa mixed with green vegetables, olive oil and avocado slices will become an ideal lunch for people who want to keep their legs healthy. Make a light sweet dish. Cook quinoa with nut milk and a few banana slices, add a little cinnamon, both warming and healthy. A small change, a future that is easier to walk. Many people think that they have to exercise hard or use expensive supplements to keep their legs healthy. But sometimes, just changing your daily dish from white rice to quinoa, you've done a great thing for yourself. Try adding quinoa to your meals a few times per week. Your body will thank you for it. And you may notice, standing and cooking longer without leg pain, walking up the stairs without stopping, or simply sleeping more deeply because you no longer have cramps in the middle of the night. 2. Greek yogurt, a delicious, powerful dish for tired legs. When turning 60 years old, without doing anything strenuous, many people feel their legs become tired more quickly. After walking a short distance they have to sit and rest, even just standing up feels tired and stiff in their legs. Every day passes with the feeling that my legs are slowly losing strength. But if you are looking for a dish that is both delicious and compact, and can help your legs regain strength without needing to take additional medication, then Greek sour soup is really what you need. Why does Greek sourdough make your legs stronger? Sour sorrel is often considered a light dessert, but Greek sorrel is worthy of being considered a superfood for muscles, especially when you are gradually losing muscle due to aging. In each small box of Greek sour cream, there are many nutrients that the body needs, from protein to help restore muscles, to calcium that supplements bones, to beneficial microorganisms that help with easier absorption. Feelings after supplementing Greek sour milk every day. My legs are less tired, standing for long periods of time no longer feels stiff. Waking up in the morning without leg pain. More alert, less faint feeling when walking. On the other hand, digestion is also significantly improved thanks to the amount of probiotics in this dish. How to eat Greek pickles for people over 60 years old. Start your day, mix sour plantain with a little blueberries, banana slices or cashews. A light breakfast, good for muscles. Make dessert, replace sour cream or noodles packaged in a box of sour cream with flax seeds. Add to main dish. Use as salad dressing or add to grilled meat dishes instead of heavy cream. 3. Canned food, convenient but silently harmful. You know those cans sitting neatly in your pantry? The tuna, soup, and beans you reach for when you're too tired to cook something from scratch. They may be quick and easy, but here's something important to think about: what's inside those cans might not be as good for your feet as you think. See, canned foods are often loaded with salt, and we won't say a word. Some individual servings contain more than half of your recommended daily intake. And what effect does too much salt have? It pulls water into your tissues. That's why after a salty meal, your legs may feel heavier, swell, or even start to ache a little. For those over 60, our bodies work harder to keep circulation smooth and steady. Add more sodium to the mix, which is like asking your heart and blood vessels to run uphill. It can slow blood flow to your legs, making them feel tired, swollen or simply uncomfortable. But it's not just salt. Most canned foods undergo high-temperature processing, which results in the loss of many of the original nutrients. Carrots in a can may look orange, but what about their vitamins? No longer exciting. And when your muscles and joints aren't getting the nutrients they need to recover and stay healthy, you start to feel it, usually in your legs first. Many of these foods also contain preservatives, stabilizers, and other chemical additives. These certainly help them last longer on the shelf. But they can also cause low-grade inflammation in your body over time. That inflammation shows up as pain, stiffness, and slower recovery the more you move around. Have you ever eaten a quick packed lunch but felt bloated or lethargic afterward? That's your body waving a little red flag. Try keeping cooked beans in the freezer, you can portion them out yourself. Use fresh or frozen vegetables when you can. Even better, Cook a little more and store leftovers in a glass container, that way, you won't have to reach for canned goods for convenience. And here's another thing, check the label. Look for low sodium or no salt added. Choose brands with simple ingredients. Your feet and your heart will thank you. Because of protein. Grilled chicken, grilled fish or even hard-boiled eggs provide more nutrients than most canned meats. Plus, they don't have added preservatives that can wear down your joints. Choosing foods that truly nourish your body is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself, especially now. Because every step you take matters. And each choice brings you closer to the freedom to move with confidence and strength. So next time you're looking for something quick, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this empowering me or draining me? Then take that small step, even if it's just a smaller can. Your feet will feel the difference. And remember, we're here every week to share more tips like these. If this video helped you, consider subscribing so you never miss an opportunity to keep your body healthy and your life moving forward. You deserve it. One step at a time. 4. Whole milk, childhood friend, can cause painful joints and tired legs when older. Do you remember when you were a child, every morning there was a glass of fresh milk on the dining table? For many people, whole milk is a symbol of health, an indispensable source of nutrition from school days to marriage. It evokes a warm, full feeling, like a soft hug from mother in the early morning. But the sad thing is, after age 60, our bodies change. And the things that were once good for you, may now be becoming a burden, silently making your legs tired, your knees sore, and your walking less flexible. Sounds counterintuitive, right? A glass of milk every morning is a healthy habit. But as we age, our ability to digest fat and lactose in milk decreases significantly. The body no longer processes it as quickly as before. This leads to bloating, discomfort, and fluid retention, especially in the legs and joints. Have you ever noticed your calves suddenly swell slightly after drinking milk? Or every morning when you wake up, your knees hurt and your steps become heavier? Maybe the culprit lies right in that seemingly harmless glass of milk. So how does whole milk affect the feet? First of all, whole milk is high in saturated fat. When accumulated in excess, this fat can increase smoldering inflammation in the body, especially in joints like the knees, ankles, and hips. These areas already have to carry the whole body, so when inflammation occurs, you will clearly feel pain, swelling, and loss of flexibility when standing up or walking. Not stopping there, whole milk also contains lactose, a natural sugar in milk that many people's bodies can no longer break down well after 60. The inability to digest lactose makes the digestive system difficult, causes bloating, fatigue, and leads to a mild inflammatory response throughout the body, including the muscle groups around the legs. Another factor that should make you think twice before pouring that glass of whole milk every morning, milk is often paired with sweets like sugary cereal, cookies, or even a slice of cake. This accidentally creates a combo that causes strong inflammation. Sugar and bad fats combine to cause blood sugar levels to fluctuate, energy to fluctuate, muscles to tire quickly and easily lose strength after a few steps. So should we give up milk completely? Not necessarily. Milk is still a good source of calcium if you know how to choose the right type suitable for your aging body. Instead of whole milk, you can choose low-fat milk, reduced fat but still retains the necessary calcium. Unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, gentle on digestion, does not cause inflammation. Unsweetened Greek yogurt, both easy to digest and provides good bacteria for the intestines, supporting nutrient absorption. You can also supplement calcium in more natural ways such as eating dark green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, chia seeds, almonds, or sardines, both easy to digest and friendly to the bone and joint system. A few simple suggestions for gentle but effective changes. Replace your morning glass of milk with a glass of warm water with honey and ginger slices, helps reduce inflammation and support circulation. If you still want to drink milk, try unsweetened almond milk, mixed with cinnamon powder and a little vanilla, warm your stomach without worrying about tired legs. Incorporate anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, flax seeds, and blueberries into your breakfast. Your body will thank you every day. Because aging doesn't mean you have to slow down, you just need to take care of your body a little more properly. And sometimes, a small change like choosing the type of milk again, brings a new, gentle, comfortable day, no longer walking with the groan of your knees. 5. Spinach, small but mighty. This green leafy vegetable helps your legs become steadier every day. You've probably heard hundreds of times that green vegetables are good for your health. But few people know that a seemingly ordinary vegetable like spinach, also known as spinach, is a silent hero that helps protect muscles, knee joints, and the flexibility of the legs as we age. Many older people shared with me that they eat lightly every morning, sometimes just a few slices of bread, some fruit, and a glass of milk. But by noon, my legs were tired and standing up and sitting down felt heavy. The reason sometimes does not lie in bad foods but because of the lack of foods that really help nourish the body from the inside, like spinach. Spinach is more than just a vegetable. It is a true superfood. In a small cup of boiled vegetables, you can get more than 100% of the vitamin K you need every day. This vitamin K not only helps strengthen bones but also keeps knee joints from becoming loose, helping you walk more stably and steadfastly. In addition, spinach also contains a lot of magnesium, a mineral that is often deficient in older people. When lacking magnesium, you are susceptible to cramps, leg pain, weak muscles, and the feeling that your legs don't listen anymore. That's why there are days when you just go to the market and come back with leg pain all afternoon. Not only that, spinach also contains a natural amount of iron, a nutrient that helps carry oxygen to the muscles. If there is not enough oxygen, the body easily gets tired, the legs get tired easily and lose strength quickly. Many older people often feel lightheaded, dizzy, and feel short of breath when they walk a few steps, partly because of iron deficiency and blood that is not strong enough to nourish the muscles. Another plus, spinach is naturally rich in antioxidants. These substances are like bodyguards that protect muscle cells from damage, especially after you exercise, like walking, doing housework, or simply standing at the stove and cooking. And you know what I like most about spinach, its convenience. You can mix it into salads, stir-fry it with garlic, add it to your morning omelet, or even blend it into a smoothie with bananas and yogurt. It is easy to eat, easy to cook, and soft, suitable for those who no longer like hard or chewy foods. A woman over 70 years old once told me, "I don't believe that vegetables can do anything great. But after a week of eating more spinach every day, I feel like my legs no longer hurt like before." Walking to the yard to take care of plants is also easier. Sometimes, just such a small change can make a big difference. Gentle suggestions for adding spinach to your daily meals. Boil lightly, then mix with olive oil and a few sesame seeds, delicious served with rice. Stir-fry with minced garlic until fragrant, serve with fish or eggs. Add minced meat to the pot of soup, soft, sweet, easy to digest. Blend with fruits like bananas and blueberries to create a nutrient-rich smoothie. You don't need to eat too much. Just a small cup a day, regularly, gently, is enough to nourish muscles and joints every day. It's like taking care of plants. You don't need to pour water all at once, but water at the right time, in the right amount, regularly every day. Remember, when you take care of your body with simple and natural things, your body will repay you with health, flexibility, and joy as each step becomes easier. So, if you find your legs are getting weak, take a few steps to catch your breath, or wake up with a dull ache in your knees, try starting with something simple, add some spinach to your meal today. Your feet, and life after 60, deserve the same care. 6. Almonds, a small handful, but a big muscle powerhouse. There are small things in life, but they bring great strength. And almonds are one of them. Compact, crunchy and fragrant, easy to eat, but contains many great benefits for the feet and health of the elderly. Do you still remember the feeling every time you get out of bed in the morning? There are days when your legs feel as heavy as lead. Walking a few steps makes you feel tired. Over time, you feel like you're losing confidence every time you stand up or walk out the door. But you know what, sometimes just small changes to your daily diet, like adding a handful of almonds, can make a big difference. Almonds are a very good source of plant protein. In each ounce, about 23 small grains, you get about 6 grams of protein, enough to help your muscles maintain and recover after each exercise. After age 60, preserving muscle mass is extremely important. Muscles not only help you stand and move freely, but also affect your ability to maintain balance and avoid falling, a big risk in older people. But what's even more special, almonds contain healthy fats, mainly monounsaturated fatty acids. This type of fat helps protect the heart, reduces inflammation and supports muscle recovery after exercise. Many studies show that people who regularly eat nuts like almonds tend to have better muscle mass, less arthritis, and less pain after exercise. Do you ever feel cramps at night? Or while walking, your leg suddenly shrinks? One of the causes may be a lack of magnesium, and almonds contain a lot of this mineral. Magnesium plays an important role in regulating muscle activity, helping muscles contract and relax rhythmically. When lacking, you are susceptible to muscle tension, leg pain, and even sleep disorders. In addition, almonds also provide vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. In older adults, vitamin E helps protect muscle cells from damage caused by aging, overexertion, or stress. Every time you walk, do housework or go up and down stairs, your muscles have to work. Vitamin E helps shield muscles, limiting the feeling of fatigue after exercise. What is the biggest plus point of almonds? That's convenience. You don't need complicated cooking. Just carry a small bag. Every time you feel hungry or need to supplement energy, eating a few seeds is enough. This is one of the fastest and healthy ways to support muscle health. Some ways for you to add almonds to your daily meals. Sprinkle on a bowl of morning porridge, eat with ripe bananas and a little honey. Puree and mix into unsweetened yogurt. Mix with mixed vegetables, salad, to increase the crunch and light fatty taste. Use as a mid-morning snack, instead of cookies or packaged snacks. However, you should also note, although almonds are good, they still contain a lot of energy. Each day, a small handful, about 1 ounce, is enough. Eating too much can cause bloating or slight weight gain, if your diet is not adjusted properly. A tip, choose unsalted almonds, or lightly roast them at home, to avoid absorbing too much sodium. Salt can make your feet swell, making them feel heavy. Ultimately, the best thing about almonds isn't just their nutritional value. It's the feeling that every day you are proactively taking care of your body, with something that is both simple and easy to do. Adding a handful of almonds every day not only keeps your body healthy, but also brings the joy of knowing you are doing the best thing for yourself. 7. Chicken breast, a simple but powerful dish for muscles. If there is a dish that is both familiar and easy to cook, and brings great benefits to muscle health after age 60, it is chicken breast. Many older people think that they have to look for special, expensive foods to help maintain muscle, but in fact, a piece of boiled or grilled chicken breast every day can bring very real results. Each 3-ounce portion, about 85 grams, of chicken breast provides about 26 grams of protein, a great amount to build, maintain and repair muscle. This is more important in people over 60 years old, when muscle tissue begins to decrease due to the aging process. Not to mention chicken breast is also a rich source of B vitamins, such as B3, niacin, and B6, which help convert food into energy, helping muscles work more effectively throughout the day. Vitamin B6 is especially essential for nerve function, ensuring that the signals sent from heat to muscles are smooth and synchronized. Chicken breast also contains selenium, a mineral that supports thyroid function and body resistance. When the thyroid gland functions stably, muscle metabolism and energy exchange are also smoother. Selenium also helps the body fight infection and reduces pain after exercise. And what makes chicken breast the most popular choice is the variety of ways to prepare it. You can boil, grill, sauté, or shred the salad. It is both delicious and healthy, and very easy to combine with many different vegetables and grains. Suggested usage: grilled chicken breast marinated with lemon and honey, served with boiled vegetables. Shred chicken breast and mix it with green salad, especially delicious when placed on cabbage and spinach. Serve with roasted sweet potatoes or quinoa for an energy-filled dinner. The most important thing is not how much you eat, but that you choose the right things to help your body recover and function effectively. And chicken breast is a smart choice for those who want to maintain endurance, independence and strength after passing 60 years. If your legs are tired or difficult to walk, try changing just one dish at mealtime. Most likely, the heavy chicken breast partly helps you feel less pain, less tired, and more confident when you go out for a morning walk. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video until the end. If you find these shares useful, don't forget to click the subscribe button to the channel so you don't miss the next videos, because my husband and I still have a lot of important information waiting to be sent to you. Health after age 60 is truly a journey, and sometimes, just knowing the right information, we are already halfway there. Seemingly small things like choosing a breakfast dish, or understanding a vitamin, can make a huge difference for your feet and health every day. And if you are interested in what to eat to help your legs stay strong, less painful, and less tired, don't miss our upcoming video, where we will explore the best foods to help keep your legs strong and feel secure every day. Wishing you good health, happiness, and light steps into each new day.